Shavocado family, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Pop Shavocado, and if you guys are just tuning in right now, we are back at it again with our spooky, spectacular Halloween special. And yes, we are reviewing y'all's favorite vaulted and Grail Funko Pops. These Funko Pops in particular are from the horror genre, so all you horror collectors, this video is for you. So I have to say, go ahead and help your boy out. I would say hit that notification button to stay in tune with our channel, and hit the subscribe button. You know, this does help me out to share more content with you guys and other collectors. So we are gonna continue on with this segment of horror pops. If you guys missed out on part one, I'll leave a little card right here. We did some awesome Chase Glow exclusives on some known scary characters, so that's an awesome video. I will go ahead and say go check it out. And to continue on with this review, these pops in particular, guys, I have to say were by far one of the hardest pops that I had to ever find for y'all. I have to say, you know, these pops aren't normally found out and about. I guess like in anywhere like marketplace, vendors, or anywhere. I guess just mostly people just enjoy them so much that they just like having and collecting them. So I happen to be at the right time for most of them, so I am going to show you guys what they are. For the first pop, this pop in particular is from a classic sci-fi thriller or horror, depending on how you guys view it. And that will be on the Alien vs. Predator movie series. And for the first pop, this is from the 8-bit line, and that will be on number 12, Chase Glow Predator. And Shavocado fam, look how awesome this pop is. I have to say, Funko did a really good job with this particular line. I just love how the 8-bit series, you know, they want to go ahead and replicate the classic computer game look with their 8-bit series. I think this was such a fun twist for some of the characters in this line. And for this particular pop, this pop was released back in 2017. It is a Chase Glow, and it was a GameStop exclusive. And I think he first originally came in a GameStop bundle. I'm not too sure, but you guys will have to double check on that. Continuing on with the Alien vs. Predator series, we had to go ahead and get it. This will be on the classic Predator, and that will be on number 31, the original mold of Predator, y'all. And I have to say, I remember watching this movie as a kid. I remember the movie I saw this, the actor I saw the movie in this, guys, let's catch myself. The actor who played in this movie was Arnold, and I remember he was part of a military group sent in to rescue people, or I guess find out about something. But in the jungle, they happened to bump into an apex predator, and what I thought was crazy was that you had these military men that they had to play chess and outsmart a hunter who knows all their tactics. So I have to say, it made the humans look so small in that movie, which I thought was really cool. And that'll be on the classic mold of Predator. And for the pops coming up next, you guys, I have to say these pops are some bangers. Like, these pops, once again, are really hard to find. So I was lucky enough to go ahead and grab them and show it for you guys. I'm continuing on with the Alien vs. Predator set, and the next pop you're about to see, some of these pops are con exclusives. So this will be on number 31. This is a 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive to 1,008 pieces, and that will be on the infamous Bloody Predator, y'all. And look how crazy this pop is. So what I really like about this pop compared to the common or normal Predator is that you see Predator in his natural like hunting like apparel. Like you see, if you guys look closely, you notice that Predator is covered up in blood, so he likes to fight and maul his way out of anything. And I just love how for the Comic-Con exclusives they give like these little like aesthetic changes that bring out the character in the box tremendously. And what they did for this particular pop, once again, is that they made him bloody, as you guys can see. You have the green speck of blood, and you see Predator covered in his own blood, which I thought was awesome. For y'all who don't know, Predator's blood glows neon green. So I guess one of the characters in one of the Predator series were trying to track him, and they're following him. They're following his neon glow blood. And of course, I couldn't do it without his arch enemy. And you guys know who this character is. There won't be Alien without Predator, or there won't be Predator without Alien. They go side by side. And I had to get his partner. This is also a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive to 1008 pieces from 2013. And this is number 30, Alien. And I have to say, this piece right here is crazy. I just love, the whole design, or I just love the character and how Alien was made. If y'all haven't seen a Alien movie, it is wild. I have to say, the from the standpoint on how aliens survive will blow your mind. So for those who didn't watch, in the movie, I think this was, I forgot the original actor's name, but it was with Ripley, but tried to survive in a spaceship with a predator that's silent and deadly, and you cannot hear it or see it because they're climbing through crevices and walls, and by the time you hear them, it's too late. And what I thought was really scary is that you can only find them by motion sensors or heartbeat sensors, and that if they capture you, you're done. Pretty much, they have these face huggers come up to your face and put their babies inside of you. And of course, you guys see the infamous aliens pop out the chest, which I thought was wild when I was a kid. But of course, this is Alien bloody up, so of course he was fighting the arch enemy Predator. Alright, so we had to calm down on some of the sci-fi. We're gonna go ahead and go to our next pop. This is a family classic Halloween movie. I highly recommend you guys watch it too. It's such a fun movie. Till this day, I could never say the name 3 times in a row.
No, you don't need the pirate, just say it!
Because I do not want him to pop up and scare me. And this is on number 5, the Chase Glow edition of Beetlejuice, y'all. And man, Beetlejuice has an awesome aesthetic to him. So there is 2 Beetlejuices. There is a common mold, and of course, if you're lucky, you were able to get the Chase Glow, which is this one. And this particular pop was released back in 2018. And man, if you guys can tell, I just love the swirly eyes. I remember a few videos back, one of the pops that did have that was Cheshire, which I thought was really cool. And I love how, you see his white and black suit. And of course, they had to get him with the green paint for like his blood, or I think like mildew, because he is a corpse. But I thought that was awesome. And of course, he has to do the pose, which I thought is a nice touch. For the next pop, this is a Texas special, from y'all's truly home state. And this is also another classic horror movie character. That'll be on number 11. Do not get stuck in the middle of the road in 1970 or 60s in Texas, because you will might get eaten by this particular family. And that'll be on the Bloody Chase. Leatherface, y'all. And I have to say, this pop right here was my second to last pop that I could not find for the life of me, y'all. Every time I tried to find him, he was either sold to someone else, or he was taken down, or for some reason, like, he was never available. And then one time, the one time when I wasn't looking for him, Pippity had went to a pop swap here locally in Houston. And of course, of all the pops that had to be at that swap was this one. So Pippity had picked this up for me, which I thought was awesome. I wasn't expecting this, so this is an awesome find for the horror collection. And what I really like about this particular Leatherface, if you're lucky to get the Bloody Chase version of Leatherface, what makes him a chase is that if you guys look closely, he is covered in blood, which fits so well to this particular movie. So as you guys can see, there is blood on his little chainsaw, and he is covered in blood. For the next pop, this pop is also hard to find. I forgot to mention, like this pop and Beetlejuice, they are heavily faked in the market. So before you guys, Shavocado family, buy these pops, particularly Beetlejuice and this one, go ahead and do y'all's research, because you could potentially buy a fake one because there's so many of them in the market. But for this one, this is on number 202, the infamous unmasked Jason Voorhees, y'all. And this right here is one of the coolest Jason pops in the game. So this is a 2015 Comic-Con exclusive to 1008 pieces. And as you guys can see, this is Jason Voorhees without his mask. I just like the design too, y'all, at the back. It's that classic horror title and design. And once again, you guys, be careful when you buy, okay? And this was an awesome find too. Having Jason without his mask, all funny looking, is awesome. And for the final pop, Shavocado fam, this one here is, I have to say, Grails of Grails in the horror line. This pop right here took me, I don't know how long, Pivity?
I don't know, months maybe?
Months. You hear that, guys? Months. This took me months to find this pop. I had to say, it's so annoying because every time I think I found someone who had it, once again, just like Jason and Beetlejuice, he is also heavily faked. So please, once again, do y'all's research. But I happened to be at the right time. This collector, when I was talking to him, he is one of the, I think, original collectors back in the day, because he would tell me stories of how he would line up at SDCC and wait for the Funko booth to buy some exclusives. So he was getting rid or narrowing down his collection, and he happened to sell this particular pop to me. I have to say, this movie right here changed horror also, in the fact that no one has done it before. And that's on number 52, the infamous Puppet Billy. And bam, you guys, we have it here at Shavocado, guys. So this is a Comic-Con exclusive to 20 in Comic-Con San Diego exclusive 2014, limited to 2,500 pieces. And yes, I have to say, this pop is phenomenal, y'all. Just like Beetlejuice, his glow is absolutely stunning. And I just love, the whole design behind the box. You got that classic Saw logoing up front as well as the back. For those who haven't watched it yet, pretty much in Saw, you would have to play games to save your life. And usually these games are very costly at the expense of killing someone else, losing body parts, or ultimately you losing your life because you couldn't solve the game. And I just feel so proud, y'all, that I was able to find this pop. And for those who have seen the first movie, I thought it was wild that the doctor had cut off his own foot to save himself. But yes, as you guys have it, this is Glow in the Dark Puppet Billy. And adding on to the box of Billy, what makes him stand out as a con exclusive is that he is covered in blood, which also fits so well into this movie line. So you can see Billy covered in blood, and on the outside of the box, the display window is covered in, yes, a hand-printed blood hand, as well as blood splatter. So this pretty much sums up some classic vaulted Grail horror Funko Pops. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Once again, I ask you guys to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. We pretty much post updates on anything we find or do. And like always, I'm Pop Shavocado, and I'll see you guys later.